Hey guys, welcome to a brief tutorial on how to install the unofficial Hexxit Updated mod pack for Minecraft 1.12. The purpose of this tutorial is to help get you up and running for joining us on my server during our weekly streams of this Hexxit Updated mod pack. It should be a fun adventure, and I'd love for anybody who wants to join to be able to join. This is supposed to make it easy and clear up any questions you have during the installation process. That said, the video will be divided into 4 primary sections, the first of which is to download the main installation launcher Modpack launcher that we're going to use. The second is to actually get the modpack we want to play on the launcher. Third of which is short and simple, to connect to the server. And finally, I'll give you guys some lasting tips to make this installation your own. Finally, note that every link that I use within this video will also be available in the description below for your use if needed. That said, guys, hope you look forward to this. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so the first step in our installation is to download the Twitch desktop app. This app functions as both a Twitch player for your desktop as well as the modpack launcher that we're going to be using. Considering that I'll be streaming this, the two go together really well, I would think. So definitely make sure you're following my channel. Nonetheless, go to the big download button right in the middle here. Hit that. Once it loads, hit save file. Choose your location of interest. We're going to go with desktop to make everything nice and easy for this tutorial. Once that finishes downloading, you want to run the setup file X thing. That's what it's called. And once it finally opens, hit the big install button. If you want to do a couple other tweaks like where to install it, this is where you can figure that down below by hitting that advanced button in the bottom right corner. And install. That will do its job for a little while, and it'll open itself right up when it's done. From there, log into your Twitch account. And from there, you should be in. Alright, the next step of our installation is to actually download the configuration for our mod pack. The configuration will tell the Twitch launcher what mods it needs and where to install them and all that sort of stuff. So head back onto your browser, go up to the other link you can find in the description, which is the actual mod pack page itself. Head over down towards the middle of the screen over to the right, you'll see recent files. There's one called Hexxit Updated. You want to make sure it's Hexxit Updated and not Hexxit Updated Server Pack. This one is for if you're setting up a server. So click Hexxit Updated. Then you'll be brought to a new page. Here, the download is over here. Click that, install it where you'd like. Again, we're going for the desktop because it's nice and easy. Oh, actually, there's another step. Again, we're going on the desktop because it's nice and easy. Once that downloads, you should see it appear right here, and boom. This folder has the configuration you need, such as the mods, the manifests, and all the mod config files. Now that we've downloaded the files that we need for the mod pack, the next step in the installation is to head over back to the Twitch launcher. At the top tab, there's a little tab called Mods. Hit Mods, and then you're brought to a list of games that Twitch launcher allows you to mod. The one we want is Minecraft. If it detects you have installed, it should show it up bright like this. Go ahead and click on that. It should bring you to a page that has a picture of Steve and stuff. There's a button called Install at the bottom. Hit Install down there, and it should set up the files that you need. If your Minecraft did not show up right away, go ahead and hit a mods, and you should be able to see it over here because Twitch does still support mods. It's just grayed out and not at the front. If you've used the Twitch launcher in the past and you have disabled using Minecraft, make sure to hit this button as well. Then it'll also reload, and then you should be good to get your modding game on. From this screen, now we need to actually install our mod pack. If you want a custom directory for Minecraft, head into Settings, go into Minecraft, and then hit Change where this is. In my case, I have my Minecraft installed in Games Minecraft. Go ahead to the top of your screen here. There's a second list of tabs down below. Scroll on over to Create Custom Profile right here. From this, there's a little tiny link right under Create Profile. You're going to want to hit this Import link down below. Then pops up a file navigation little window. Go ahead, head on over to desktop where we decided to download the configuration. Go click on Hexxit Updated and hit open. And it'll magically begin installing the mod pack for you. This process will take a little while depending on your internet connection. As this is the time where it actually downloads all of the mods. So be patient, maybe go get a coffee or go get some bread. But once you're done getting your bread, you should be able to see right here, Hexxit Dev. Alright guys, lastly comes the exciting part. This is the time when we open the game and we get that business going. So go ahead and hit play right under the grid. This process may take longer than downloading, to be totally honest, so definitely be patient. Grab yourself some more bread in the process. While loading, eventually the OG Minecraft launcher will pop up. Don't forget to log in, else you'll be stuck here. After logging in, you'll hit the Minecraft login page, and then simply click this arrow to the right of play. Click on Hexxit Dev or whatever you name the mod pack, and hit play. All right, this part of the loading process usually will take about the longest. So definitely just grab yourself a couple pieces more of bread and wait it out. The game may look like it's freezing every so often. This is totally normal. It is a lot of stuff to load, and it is not in a very optimized format. My first attempt loading the game pulled up this unusual error. If you get this error yourself, simply just restart the launcher and give it another shot. It should clear everything up. And then with some patience and maybe a little bit of luck, you will arrive here at the Minecraft loading home screen. The first thing we might want to do is go into options and then make sure our video settings are going to be something that makes a bit of sense. So head up into video settings. Depending on your computer, you may want to turn this down to fast by clicking on it once. Or if you think you got the beef, go ahead and leave it at fancy. The one we mostly want is going to be full screen. The reason for this is that your frame rate is usually going to be a lot better than full screen Minecraft. Something it does, it makes it happy. All right, and with that, hit done at the bottom, and we'll be back to the main screen. Now, head into the multiplayer tab in the middle. As soon as you go to the multiplayer tab, Windows is going to start looking through stuff, and all of a sudden it'll pop up with a, hold up fam, you're trying to connect to something I have not seen before. It'll make this window open up. Simply hit allow access on private networks, and you will be good to go. Go to add server, and then name my server whatever you want. We're just going to call it magical sauce. Oh, yeah. And then for the server address, simply type in mc.drayux.net. And hit done, and you should see the magical sauce. Yay! With that, guys, hit join server, and you will be in. And this is where your journey begins. Oh, heck, we got a spider. Oh, no, fam. Oh, no. Oh, we got a creeper, too. Oh, yeah, this is... All right. This is how everybody's perfect journey starts this way. It's okay. So at the top right, there's your name and a little arrow. Click on that arrow. You're brought to settings. Then you're going to want to come down in the middle here to Minecraft. And then you want to scroll down a little bit. And then this is something important here, is the max memory allocation. A lot of mod packs require a certain amount of computer memory to function correctly. If there is not, then you will often crash with not enough memory. So that said, we want to check just how much memory we can allocate. So go down here into your Windows icon, right click on it, scrolling up to where it says System. Mine is the fourth one down from the top. You're then brought to a settings window here, installed RAM. In my case, I have a computer for streaming and editing, so I have a lot of memory. I have 32 gigabytes. You will see anything from the range of probably 4 to 12, depending on the type of system you have. So keep that number in mind. And then divide it by 2. So if you have 8 gigabytes, then you want to go here, and then you want to scroll this to roughly where there's a 4 in the front. This is 4 gigabytes of memory. Doing so will allow your Minecraft to function as efficiently as possible, and yet not risk your system stability by allocating too much memory. That said, if dividing your memory by 2 gives you more than about 6 gigabytes, just leave it at 6, because no Minecraft mod should need any more than 6. And for reference, 6 is about 6,144 megabytes, which Twitch Launcher recommends as the maximum, which is pretty cool. One more thing you might want to do, and this is completely optional, but it can help in case it can help ensure that your game will launch appropriately. In case your computer is touchy sometimes, you want to type in a -XMS, and then you want to type in 1G. That argument begins by allocating the program 1 gigabyte of memory as soon as it opens. One thing the Twitch launcher really loves to do is open itself every time you start your computer, which, if you guys are anything like me, is completely unacceptable and just very annoying as well. It'll slow down your startup times and not be a fun time. So if you're interested in fixing this, go ahead on your Windows desktop, go down to your Start menu button, right click on that. You're brought to the same list that we saw earlier. Down about halfway under in the second little section, click on Task Manager. You guys have probably seen this before, closing programs that have stopped responding or anything of the like. That said, what we're going to do is at this top list of tabs here, go over to the fourth one from the right. It should say Startup. If you click on that, you'll see a whole list of programs that Windows wants to try to open when you start up a computer. If you noticed, I have quite a few mine disabled. That said, if you scroll down the list, you should notice down here one called Twitch, and by default, it is enabled. So you want to click on this, and then the button down here, Disabled, lights up. Go ahead and click on that. Now your startup for Twitch is disabled and it should not be bothering you when you launch your computer. The last option we have for this installation is installing Optifine to help improve our FPS even more. This will make your game run a little smoother and can make it look nicer depending on what you choose your settings to be. If you want Optifine, go ahead, head to the Optifine link, also available in the description below, as with all the other links. Come down here to Minecraft 1.12, and then right at the top here, you have Optifine 1.12 HDUE3. Go ahead and hit that download button. You're brought to a AdFly site, although they changed the name of it, I guess. Hit deny on the notification. You don't want notifications. Hit skip ad, and then right here is download Optifine. Go ahead, hit save, and we're gonna go to the desktop yet again because that is just what is easy today. Looks like it didn't open behind me, but we are redirected to Roblox if we're feeling a little randy. Alright, once that file downloads, our next step is going to be installing it in our Minecraft. To find where Twitch installed the Minecraft, head back onto the Twitch client one last time. Go to the top right corner where your name is, click on that arrow. Go down to settings, as we have before. And then, just like before, go down to Minecraft. Now you'll be given a file location here. This is where Twitch decided to install your Minecraft. Highlight this. Use the key command Control and C at the same time. This will copy this path. Now head on over to Windows Explorer. Go to your top bar and hit Control and then V. This will paste the location you just copied. Hit Enter, and you'll be brought to where FTB installed your Minecraft. From here, go ahead, click on Instances, and then click on Hexxit Dev, the mod pack we just installed. And then go down and click on Mods, open that up. And then you're brought to a bunch of mods in here. Go take Optifine wherever you downloaded that, and drag it into this folder. And you're done. Optifine is installed, and you are good to go. To verify this worked, go back into your Twitch launcher and hit play, and make sure that it loads successfully. Once the game opens, look in the bottom left corner, and you should see Optifine down here in the list of things installed. If you see that, then Optifine was successfully installed, and you can now go on your merry way with a zooming feature and all kinds of other fancy treats. And guys, once you have done all that, you've successfully installed Hexxit and you are ready to play on the server. These streams that I mentioned will happen every Saturday night from now and hopefully for the time to come. It should be a great time. Definitely consider joining us. I'd love to have you as a part of it. That said, hope to catch you guys there. Other than that, I hope this tutorial was helpful. If it was, don't forget that like button down below. And until next time, guys, as always, peace out and fluff on.